What is up? We are back on the free-to-play account. It is still day 13, but I got back on just to see the new daily discount, and it turns out it was the 40% upgrade discount, and we also have a double super chest, but not too relevant since we don't really have enough keys to open a gold chest. But yeah, so I got back on. I was just doing like a couple light upgrades, like the sword unit and stuff like that. But then I realized I could probably like scrounge up enough silver to do something big with the discount. So I went in, I sold a bunch of components, I sold a bunch of robots we had in the back. Like we literally have no robots left anymore. I also unlocked the second hangar slot just to do the extermination or hunting grounds. And I got a decent amount of silver from that as well. And we have 50 million silver. So I have a kind of insane plan. I'm just going to upgrade the 10th until we can't anymore. And we should be able to get this to level 12 according to my math. Just because we do have enough gold to do that. And that is pretty much the only use of gold at this point, is just to speed up these upgrades whenever you have the 40% bonus. So yeah, let's give it a try and see how that goes for us. Okay. It's working. It's working. Oh my god, perfect. And we can get Mark II. Oh my god. For 300 gold. Oh my god, we have a Mark II Teth now. We're completely broke silver-wise and gold-wise, but Mark II Teth. The reason I really wanted Mark II Teth was because I saw 100% physical shield durability increase, so it's literally just twice as good. And we don't even need to upgrade this thing anymore. This is probably good to go into, like, champs, really. Mark II Teth, hopefully, fingers crossed they don't nerf it, because we just invested basically 2 weeks of progress into that. I was saving up a bunch of silver. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty big. I also think I kind of want to like switch the build around a little bit just because these rocket weapons go empty so fast. What I'm kind of thinking is just putting some punishers on it and see how those do. Maybe just like slap level 1 magnums on this thing to free up these two punishers. And then, let's see. I need to free up a Punisher T from here. Let's think. So I could probably just put like a fainter on this instead of the Punisher T. One of the Punisher Ts, yeah. Let's do that. So let's get rid of this and put a Columbus. We like never use this thing anyways, who cares? And then one of these Punisher Ts, let's try the fainter. And then we should be able to go to the Teth. And then we got Punisher T. And then a Punisher. And then another Punisher. Yeah, because since we have the increased shield durability, I want to try taking some more extended fights with this thing. And those rockets just go empty so fast. This thing goes empty a bit slower. So I'm probably fine with keeping this for now. Just because I don't think the Thunder is much better. Yeah, but I'm not too sure. You know what? We'll keep the Exodus on it. Just because I think the Exodus is better than Thunder. But yeah, that remains to be seen. I don't really want to buy an Avenger for 2,500 gold. That's just not worth it at all. I'd rather save the gold to do what we just did, and max something quickly whenever we have a discount. But yeah, anyways, besides that, I do have a couple data pads that I got, because it is, like, later at night. So, the dailies and stuff reset. So, let's see what we get. Strix components, I think we're, like, 500 off now. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Arm components, we take those. We take those any day. Give me something good. Okay, never mind. Just gonna be Amit components. Okay, I think those are the first ones we've gotten. Don't really need an Amit on this account. Not really the goal. Workshop is still chugging along. Yeah, 500 Strix components off. That's kind of crazy. If we do get a Strix, I have no clue what we're gonna use on it. Probably just gonna like use a bunch of Thunders, to be honest. For now. I was thinking of getting like an Exodus Strix, but now I'm kind of broke like gold wise, so I can't really get 4 more Exodus Exodus weapons. So yeah, that's basically just like kind of all I wanted to do for now. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the rest of the time I have left on the discount, because I kind of just blew all my silver. Yikes. Let's see if I can upgrade this maybe. Okay, you know what? That'll get me through the night. That works for me. That's probably the only weapon we have right now that's any good. So we're just going to keep upgrading the arm weapon. And yeah, besides that, not too much to show. Maybe I'll get into some games later. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm back once again, just because it's getting late and I need more silver to continue upgrades, but I don't want to play games. So I've decided I'm just gonna spend these tickets that I have here on the chest and yeah, just sell the pilots I get for silver. Okay, that's cool. Let's get more. Perfect. Okay, we just straight up got silver from that. Okay, cool. I think I might keep the Manny pilot. Nah, probably not. Let's see. So I already have been through this and sold some stuff. I've just kept some good stuff. Let's see here. Okay, which one's better? I think 7 is better. Yeah, I think 7 is better. Let's get rid of this. And then let's get rid of 1 Manny. Just because this is a global pilot, meaning you can use it on anything. So, yeah, I mean, it's always good to just keep one around just in case you need it. I mean, I probably don't need it, but, you know, just in case. Why did that not work? There we go. And just like that, 2 million silver, that should be enough to start, like, an upgrade on this thing, I think. Yeah, perfect. Should be enough to start that. Probably just gonna log back in and do that, and then I'll get some sleep, and I will be back later. It is now day 14 on the free-to-play account. I've moved some stuff around, like putting the Thunder on the Teth and the Exodus on the Condor, just because the Thunder can reload faster. So it should be better with the Punishers there. Do have another data pad that we just got. It's a nice purple one. We'll see what we get from it. Okay, just some components for the Histatus. We will take it. And other than that, not too much to show. Just want to get into some games here. And kind of explain, like, the strategy. Oh, we instantly got a game. We're getting Mark IIs really fast. And it's really a lot simpler than you think. So, obviously, first thing you need is to get silver. For that, just do the hunting grounds every single week. And the silver chest is actually surprisingly good for getting silver, because each pilot you get, you can sell for 600,000 silver. So, I mean, just by doing those two things and playing your games, getting your dailies done, things of that nature, you should get a decent amount of silver. And then you can just get gold through watching ads, pretty much, is the easiest way to do that for free-to-plays. And then once you have both of those, whenever there's a 40% discount for the upgrade times, or not the upgrade times, for the upgrades themselves on the silver cost, you should really just get all of the, like, later end Mark 1 upgrades done, like levels 7 through 12. And then by doing that, like, you're pretty much going to be able to get your entire hangar, like, Mark 2 in no time. Like, it basically took me a week of, like, having this Teth to getting it to Mark 2, completely free to play. I was actually surprised at the amount of gold I was getting, like, just by watching ads and doing the dailies and things like that. And if you do want to spend, like, any money in this game, the best thing to get is probably the premium, because then the upgrade times are all halved, so you spend half the gold on each of those. I'm getting completely destroyed by the Samjok turret while I'm talking, but yeah. Oh, I just hit the wall. But yeah, if I can do it from a fresh account, like, in less than 2 weeks, just having a Mark II, I believe in everyone that's free to play to be able to do it too. But it does take some grinding the game. Like, I've been playing on this account way more than I have on my main even. So, yeah. That's that. Okay, the Teth is down. And we'll drop into the sword unit, see how this does. But yeah, that Teth lived a long time and I wasn't even playing very carefully. I was just yapping about whatever. Alright, let's hit this guy. Wow, that guy's getting smoked. Okay, I just missed like half my shots. Yeah, he's gone. Wow, we took a lot of damage though. We are... we can barely move and we have 2 weapons. And unfortunately, they're the 2 bad ones. Yeah, we're just gone. Probably is a waste of power cells there as well. Okay, gonna drop in the Condor here to try and defend the beacon. See if that works. I mean, it's just a Scorpion. There we go. Easy peasy. And let's get this guy with a built-in weapon and load our rockets on him as well. We don't have enough, I think. Yeah. Oh, we did. Okay. I guess we kind of stole that one. Just a little bit. But it's all good. Surely our teammate doesn't mind. But yeah, besides that, not too much else to say. Ooh, let's get away from that guy. It's not very complicated to get Mark IIs. You just really need to be disciplined and patient. Also, just don't waste your silver and gold on like random stuff. You need to save them for like the silver discount or whatever. Because gold really has like no other use in this game. You can buy like some tier 2 weapons or whatever, but like those are usually not the best. So you're better off just saving the gold to speed up the upgrades. And you don't even want to speed up like all the upgrades, because from level 1 to 6, the gold costs are not really worth the time that you save. You'd rather just like watch the ads and speed those ones up. Basically, when the upgrade times get longer, like the gold is more efficient, if that makes sense, for speeding up the upgrades. Like, it's not like a linear scale. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but that's basically how it works. Okay, they have Titans and stuff out. I will probably get like one more Condor flight in, and then I'll drop my Titan, because this game is like almost over. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly right at them. I'll just let them get me, because I want to drop in the Indra. Yeah, there we go. Because this game is right about to end, and when you drop your Titan, you get honor points, and more honor points is more silver. So yeah, that's something as well. You want to maximize your honor points. A really good thing would be like having a healing bot in your hangar, because healing gets you a lot of honor points. Dealing damage, capturing beacons, things like that. But yeah, getting a healing bot, that is something that's also kind of in the back of my mind, because the silver, again, from that would be pretty good. Okay, we're stuck on this loading screen. No idea why it's taking this long. Must be loading something good. This is interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. That's really weird. Okay, I guess we're not going to be able to see the scoreboard. I'll be back in the next one. Okay, we are back on Virtual City. We left off kind of unfortunately where we couldn't see the scoreboard, but hopefully that doesn't happen again this time. Playing on the emulator is a bit weird at times. But it does enable you to watch ads, which is kind of big. Am I stuck in the wall? Okay, I'm not stuck in the wall. As a free-to-play player, you need to watch the ads, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing it on the emulator. Because the PC version of the game doesn't let you do that. Only the mobile does. So if you are like a PC player, I would highly recommend also having a mobile device or an emulator with War Robots on it. Yes, there's a Samjog turret there. He placed it really poorly, thank God. Let's just go this way. There's no reason to fight these guys. We should just go get beacons. Because the beacons win the games. And that's what we're here for. Yeah, someone has booms. That's kind of annoying. Okay, let's get center and then get out of here. Okay, this sword unit is doing so much damage. Wow. Oh my god. Why is that doing so much damage? Who charged him? This is a Mark II Teth, by the way. That's kind of crazy. Like, who's hitting with booms just repeatedly? Like, okay, this guy is the booms. Oh, come on. Oh no, get away from me. I have to get away. Okay, let's go for this. Is that Natasha? No, it's Strix. wasn't sure. Let's hit this guy. Come on. Boom. Literally. That guy's booms. He went boom. Okay, let's heal up. And then let's try and get this dig on before we go down. Come on. Nice. And yeah, this... Like, my teammates have to be charging that sword unit. Like, I'm not going crazy, right? Okay, let me drop the Condor in center. Perfect. And then this Teth will hopefully die to our rockets. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. Okay, that was tough. He almost got us. Let's land behind cover. And yeah, there's not really much we can do in this bot. Level 1 Condor. Not the strongest. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of just like what we have to... I don't know why I'm walking out of cover. It's kind of just what we have to bear with. Oh, I messed up my flight. I didn't get enough height. It's okay, though. This is good enough. I'm gonna try and move to the left here. And see if we can hit this guy a bit. Oh, yeah, this Teth is gonna die. Oh, I'm missing all my shots. There we go. Oh, wow. I just got hit by all the Deshret shots from around the wall. Kind of sucked. I don't know what I want to do. I guess I'll just drop in center with the intro and see what happens. But I don't really want to fight these guys that badly. I don't know. Meh. I guess we could try and fight them. Let's throw the lasso at the Arthur here. And let's start hitting this guy. Oh my god. It's not really taking a lot of damage. But I think his weapon's on reload. Okay, wow. That sword unit is doing so much damage. Yeah, so maybe not the smartest thing to drop in center with the Indra. It's pretty weak right now because we don't have the specializations unlocked. So it doesn't really feel like a Titan yet. But it's the best we got, so I'm probably just going to keep sticking with it. Because I don't really think the Indra is bad at all. Okay, I didn't even bother dashing there. Just didn't seem worth doing. Alright. Who should be our next target? So they have a 3 cap on us, but we're really up in the beacon bar because we were aggressive early. So we'll see what that can do for us. Okay, let's just hit this kid here. Okay, we're getting charged. We're getting charged. Let's try dashing at him. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's always like kind of difficult to choose like whether you want to dash or not to dash. What am I doing? Wow. I just completely autopiloted and walked in all the shots. Yeah, it's kind of difficult sometimes to decide whether you want to dash or not. Because if you dash, sometimes it's just a death sentence. If you do it to a Titan. You really, like, ideally want to kill them with, like, the first slash of the sword. Otherwise, you're going to take a lot of damage just by being there. Okay. Let's try and see if we can go to this guy's landing spot. And see if we have enough burst damage to take him out. Yep. Here's the landing spot. And let's try and blast him. Yep, we don't have enough. Okay. That's what I feared. I mean, we played it correctly. We just didn't have the correct weapons, I'd say. Alright, this is our last spot, the Lancelot with the range build. Let's try and not mech out. See if we can win this one on the beacon bar for our teammates. Looks like they're meching out, kind of. Which is good for us. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that guy's behind cover. Trying to see if I can hit someone with the Zeus. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, I'm gonna move towards like the middle. And then try to go up like that piece of terrain there. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just hit him from here, since this is safer. There we go. I guess we got some damage in. Probably not us for the most part. That's probably mostly my teammates doing the damage. Let's see what happens. This either should land. And when he starts landing, that's when we hit him. Well, the rockets will completely miss him, but the Zeus will hit him. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so this 3 cap is going to win us the game. Yeah, so when you're on your last spot, ideally you want something more ranged. Even if it's like a weak bot, like this a level 1 Lancelot. It'll just help you stay in the game and do something. Even if it's just like a really small amount of damage. It's better than meching out. So yeah, we'll see what we did in the scoreboard. I don't think that was a great game for us. Yeah. I mean, we did a okay amount of damage. Actually kind of crazy that everyone did like 1,000,000 damage pretty much except like one guy. But yeah, that was the game. That's going to be all for today. Just kind of wanted to show off the Mark II Teth. And yeah, I think we're kind of able to do that. And there's going to be many more games to come. And with that, thanks for watching. Subscribe.